Hello, 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 guides and goddesses. This is an afternoon message for whoever is still needing another reminder, but this one I do feel it's a little bit masculine energy, if I may say so myself. So, let's see what data you guys need to know at this time. Just a little reminder, again, for whoever needs. Want to make sure my sound is okay. If you can't hear my sound all right, please drop me a message. Let me know. Because my phone ain't cooperating. Okay. Looks like it is. All right. If you can hear the audio, please let me know. All right. I'm just going to assume that everything is all right with the sound. But it doesn't look like it. Everything. Okay. Nope, we're good. All right. Let's move into this reading now. We'll start off with the title, just to see what you guys are going through. Now wait for a few more of you to come into the room before I remove the camera, before I remove my title image there. Just a message. What's going on for the collective that you need to be reminded of at this time? Oh. All right. So wait, it's soft and crackling. Are you sure it's not birds? Is it soft and crackling for you? Try refreshing your page. If not, I'll refresh mine. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. But it is bright. Okay. Now the colors. You got a noise complaint from the council? What is that? The council? That's interesting. I'm well. How are you, Ibrahim? Okay. I've been outside sweating, so if I look hella oily, I've been trying to pick up dog toys, and they're everywhere. Let me just, when you don't remember toys you bought. Anyways, okay. So the first message involves loving you. Secrets. And as I said at the beginning, this does feel a little more masculine energy. Loving you, secrets. What comes up next? Love and rejection. Thank you, SK. How you doing, goddess? Okay. Never ever, you want to be mad at being pushed back or getting resistance. You want to, but sometimes it's for your own good. What all that good is, I just don't know. So, we get love, we get rejection, protection. Again, we get loving you and secrets. This deck feels, the, the two, okay. These feel like separate messages, but intertwined. You know what came to me? Uh, Somebody might be fucking with you because they. This is immature. Okay. Somebody might have somebody fucking with them because they like you. And they don't. Maybe they don't know any other way. So there's some type of poke and prod. But it's a secret that they're doing that. It's a secret why they're doing it. Coming out of after that impressive success. This feels separate. Let's clarify that. Maybe it's not. I said this the other day. Somebody's not listening. Uh, but okay, lessons are lessons. They happen when they happen. So we get impressive success and we get the frenemy. And since it's what popped in my head, that's what I'm going with. I did this reading a couple days ago, I think, sitting outside too. I think. Somebody has an enemy too close. You call them friend. You may think of them as friend because you're busy. You got shit to do. You're not really like, you're not looking at everybody under a microscope. Because you got shit to do, right? You're just cool. You ain't like that. You don't even, if that's not in your soul or in your heart, it's not always easy to see that in others. So we get world news. And it's talks, it's conversations where perhaps not so great data is coming in. Oh, here comes Moose. You mad because you got left, huh? Okay. So we get the gossip, we get the conflict, we get the issues with someone who has potential for influence or is an influencer, someone who has financial value or is valuable. That sounds nicer. You're valuable. Yeah. Time is of the essence. You may have somebody who's trying to get some data out of you at this time. It's a time sensitive. So perhaps it's a situation with catching you at the right time. Talks that sound bad, but feels like somebody is trying to push up on somebody and they suck at it. It's a rejection protection thing. Somebody has somebody. Moose, do do you want to go inside? You want to go inside? Show me the paw. This is what I get all day. Staring at me like I owe him money. Do you want to go inside? Okay. Oh, thanks. Drool Factory. How's your eye? Go relax. Move. Can you move your big ass? Move. Move your butt. Drool. Okay. Okay. SK, this is sounding like accurate to your readings? Is it? Is this something? Hmm. Is this any of SK's information? Is this a message for SK? Yes. Okay. Hmm. Four. So some of it. Some of it, yes, your data. Hmm. Hmm. Value, okay, you may see them. What's at the bottom is feminine energy, so it's sacred knowledge. You may feel like they have value, but if you do send someone coming your way, they feel like you have value too. Time sensitivities. So I don't. Is this your data at the beginning? Somebody secretly loves somebody else. One secret has secrets about love, and the other loves the back and forth of love, rejection, protection. It's a lot of. Oh, okay, girl, what you got going on? Yeah, what you got going on, SK? That was a weird message. Something in the ointment, flies in the ointment. I don't even know what that means. I don't know. Okay, sorry. So what comes out next is alone but not lonely. I don't know if this is for you, SK, but somebody does have somebody coming their way because they think one of y'all is alone. One thinks someone is alone. Another one is coming because they think someone's lonely. It feels like Band-Aid. What catches my attention in the middle? Pikachu. Somebody coming to peek at you. So hopefully this isn't the dirty kind of furniture shopping. Perhaps someone is looking. I'm gonna say it the nice way because that sounds better. Somebody's looking for uh somebody's looking for someone to collaborate with. Yeah. SK, you're furniture shopping. You're not furniture shop. Girl, watch out. Well, make sure you sample the Swedish meatballs first before you just grab the first thing you see. And everything on the first floor of entrance of the IKEA is overpriced. I'm not telling you to go back to the discount aisle, but just make sure you take your time. Shop responsibly. Enjoy the meatballs. So we have an addition and full blast choice. This may as well be a blank card. So whatever's coming in, it has been manifested. You've asked, you've received. Ooh, my nose is so sensitive today. Hmm. Casual connections. Those can be found at IKEA, along with a chair and a table where you can sample Swedish meatballs all day long if you want, at least until closing time. Then after that, it's weird. Someone may be inviting someone somewhere, suggesting going someplace. And if you decide to go, you will probably find the person who's invited you is a gossip artist. Lost angel. Is it possible the one coming your way believes your ass is lost? Because they're lost. Be mindful of the one coming your way with strong ego. Yeah. Damn. Okay, well, that connects. Okay, hold on. This is ugly data. I'm going to give it anyway. Because it's kind of how I think. Um, if this is furniture you have interest in, you know what kind of interest. Wait, not the kill part, but the wood part. If you have that level of interest and that's what the goal is, and you don't see anything more yet, if you ain't there with that person yet, um, maybe you'll leave it there. You might leave it there. The only advice I can give is don't let them talk too much. Moose can't hear me. If you trying to fuck, don't let him talk too much. Lord, okay, now we're gonna cry. Okay, 1 second. Going into? Okay. Now I know what I said was harsh and ugly. I apologize to those of you who are lovers, flower collectors, and all that stuff. You're awesome. But this is somebody who could talk panties back on. Don't you start with me. Weird. Okay. Ego. So if it looks good, you think it will be good for, I don't see, well, I guess we can kind of call this the beginnings of furniture. The beginnings of establishing furniture. It is kind of a step down. More than one step down. You may not see it as such at the beginning, or you got the heart. It's the heart thing, right? You see the good in people. Bear. No. So, good luck with that. And that is good. I think it's a good idea to not let furniture talk. See, Bear's back there crying and whining and listening to too much conversation with furniture, letting things skip off course. Not a good idea. Oh, and my cards keep hitting the floor. You see the good? Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying, SK. You see the good, but maybe a part of the growth process is seeing furniture, really seeing it, having a better look. Um, yeah, I hear something about a garage sale. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but the perfect drug. I'm going to clarify that a little further because that was weird. Your smile is the perfect drug. Be mindful of being sensitive with your time and not letting anybody waste it for show. That's why I said sometimes conversations need to be cut the fuck off. Sometimes when they're just yappity yapping, you just wait for that gap where they breathe and you go, that's incredible. That data is incredible. Why are your pants still on? My, would you look at the time? Who would have ever thought? Oh, okay. Oh boy. Well, at the back is subtraction. So if the single use, the word I just heard was handy wipe. That's hilarious. If the handy wipe is talking too much, you might need to go ahead and rip the top off there and make use. The blessing and the lesson. Like bear. A blessing and a lesson at the same time. And you're not going to get a cookie if you keep crying. So knock it off. You're not going to get a cookie. Okay, back to blessings and lessons. You'll be finding that out. So this, I feel like the blessing and lesson goes back to the beginning. Secrets of loving you. So, and then the rejection protection. So you may have to push back on somebody's incoming bullshit ass data. Don't want to hear it. Serve your purpose, furniture. Nobody likes a bar stool that talks. Or at least keeps talking about old shit or just time wasting data. So we get the lover who's also a hater. And then we get forgetfulness. Okay? And it's coming, it's old data. It's remembering like, ah man, I dealt with this before already. Like, you still ain't grown the fuck up. You haven't matured at all, bro. And you're still talking, take your pants off. And that should be a hard rule across the board once furniture has been truly identified. When you've truly understood and accepted, oh my bad, I've been in IKEA for like 20 years. It must have been all those free sodas I've just been hanging out. Okay, well that's cool. Let me get a couch. Let me take that table and then I'm out of here. The lover and the hater though. Like they're good. Again. But it's very easy. Like it's your sensitivity. As much as I like to say it's just them, we live in a world full of ding dongs. What are you gonna do? So what's annoying to you, what's aware and awakening, and the things that set off your red flags aren't everybody else's red flags. You know that. So in the action of wanting to be sensual, relatable, whoever's coming your way just needs an ear. You ain't no fucking counselor. Okay, well maybe you are, but you ain't. Listen, can't write motherfuckers prescriptions afterward, but you can take your pants off. Shut the fuck up. You can serve your purpose. Why are we here? Well, what are we doing? Nothing? Okay, I gotta bounce. Like, stop talking, I'm getting turned off. Coochie is drying up. Worst case scenario, you might be over it. I said this the other day. Sometimes the worst time to find out you're over it is while you're under it. Hint, hint. So there's some selfish options that you have available to yourself. I know, I think I was trying to be soft and gentle with it yesterday, but if you gotta make hard ninja samurai cuts to relations, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because there's a lot of green here, there's a lot of growth opportunity. The know it all is where the panties get pulled up, though. That's where your mental stimulation, the stimuli, it it's softened up. The stimuli that was once fully erect and interesting, maybe not quite as much. Sensual sanity comes out. So it's vaginal logic. If this is a feminine going through this, if you're a masculine going through this, just trying to keep it general. If you're a masculine going through this, it would be like testicular training of sorts. Testicular clarity, the test for sure, because you have options. And you'll recognize them when you know, like, you recognize them. That's that moment you'll be sitting there like, did I leave the iron on? Is that my phone going off? Hold on. When the mind is easily distracted from the event that's right in front of you, those are the options. And recognizing the one who is a single use. They may be here to experience higher learning. Yeah, sure. But because they haven't connected to their higher self, talk about this all the time, they are. You haven't connected to your higher self, so you're running a broken record cycle, but you're trying to understand it. The person coming your way is trying to put logic to it, but the ego, that psyche, it hasn't been broken yet. They haven't had that full build up that explodes and is all gooey everywhere. Mm. And that is a tough one. So let's clarify their intention just to so y'all is on game. Game recognized game. To the mind of the one coming your way. These away. For the mind of the one coming your way. Okay. So you have somebody who is fickle with their emotions, temperamental feels like. They may not know how to tell the truth all the time. Sanity runs a little bit short, yeah, yeah, yeah. And they do come through with some, I'm gonna act like this, but I'm really trying to do that. They're experiencing some lack. But that's happening because they don't know how to express their feelings honestly. But I suppose it'd be difficult to say, I just want one thing until I figure out my emotions. Will you completely stall your whole fucking existence out and wait right here? Stand right here for me like furniture. You get self control. Someone who's not maybe the best at that, the one coming your way. They do know how to ghost, though, and it's the ego, right? And if you took this person seriously, they would cheat. They're in their head, in the wrong direction, and their focus is on the lower half. They are here to, I do feel like they're here to experience the higher self, but maybe not through themselves. Maybe they experience the higher selves in others because they ain't taking the test. They do not have the ability to see themselves at this time. They know how to chase what when they like what they see, but when it comes to looking at themselves in the mirror, challenge. Challenge that stays exactly the same repetition. Small brain, larger lower half. They may be focused on what is of value to them, not to others. Unfortunate happenstance, but that ain't your problem. So we get the heart and the heat. This came out in reverse, so it's the heat over the heart. I feel like this is someone who would not take it well if you criticized them sexually. I'm not giving anyone ideas either. I'm not giving anyone ideas. Creator. It's the creator who believes that they know it all. It's a godly energy, full of shit. And it's someone who believes that you will cooperate. Every tunnel vision. I'll just let you get a look at all the different directions on that. It's weird. Ugh. Wow. So, so the person coming away finds success in the group love, as many to love. So mommy did not hug them. And as soon as anything resembles a hug, they only know how to step back. Mommy issues all day. And they create their own karma through other feminine energies. Think trap. What? Okay, you want to hang out and do some stuff? That's fun. Oh, wait, what? You want to take things seriously? Oh, think trap. Emotional reasoning, jumping to conclusions. Ciao. If it's good furniture, make use of it. If it ain't, headache. Let's see what angel advice is here. All right. Angel advice for whoever's going through this, getting ready to get your gangster tested, or you're getting it tested now. New adventures of the self. Whatever this time is, it's going to spark an inspiration. For some of y'all, that inspiration includes you time. Now, it can be taking a break from the bullshit of the wood killer coming your way. And for others, you might be doing something for yourself, like buying toys for yourself. Some of you may be adding to your collection of whatever makes you happy. That is taking back the God in self. Instead of somebody coming through thinking that they're your God. Bruh. Taking back the love. Now I hear, what's her name? Something. Where is the love? It's an old song. Where is the love? It's a woman. She's singing. There's two N's in her name. Oh, God, I can't think of her name. Okay, sorry. Okay. The song won't get out of my head. Oh, how I wish I never met you. I guess it must have been my fate to fall in love with someone else's love. All you can do is pray. It's a man and a woman singing. Two N's in the name. I can't see the rest of the name. I'm sorry. Okay. I can't think of her name. I'm so horrible. I need her name. It's not Womack. There's two N's and then it's a man and a woman. Sounds like George Benson, but I know that's not it. I don't think it's him. I gotta get this song out of my head. Shit. Sorry. Um, Two comes back in reverse. So somebody's bringing it, wrapping it up to an end. Wrap it up. Okay, that changed songs. Thank God that was long. Okay. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Um, Somebody's taking back value of self. Right palm itching. Not expected. You are no longer attracted to bullshit. Oh no. But why not? Don't you enjoy nines in reverse? Everyone loves that. Some of you are expressing yourself as you're just an insider, you're a hermit, you're comfortable with yourself. Sometimes that requires a lot of time to yourself. That's what it takes to regrow new limbs and shit, right? It's regeneration. It's breaking yourself, taking a step back from, not breaking yourself, taking a step back from the users, the abusers, the lost ones. They were only supposed to receive an impression of your energy. They wasn't supposed to be able to lay in it unless they was good at it. Anyways, some of y'all are done, or are you wrapping up your science experiment? Some of you are moving just out of that phase where you're a people pleaser. At least the motherfuckers that don't deserve that shit. You guys want you to protect yourself from negative energy, negative bodies. It says body. Groups, group thinking, thoughts, feelings. We get, oh wow. So divine intervention comes back. So your guides want you to stay on your spiritual path for best luck and gifts. Divine intervention came through in reverse. So you, angel guide, are taking your guidance back. For those of you who have already stepped through that data and you've pushed back the wood, those of you who have given the wood back and pushed that furniture out to the curb, they're realizing that. They're going to be. You're going to they're going to be realizing that. And that's what rejection is called. Anyway, moving on. I get this sense, all right, I ain't gonna tell you nothing. Whoever's doing this, you may be choosing to hurt someone's feelings on purpose. Just to take a poke back. Anyways, manifesting intention, 111, moving on. I ain't gonna tell you not to take a swipe at somebody who fucked with your heart. I'm not. I'm just gonna say don't get caught up in the energy. Don't get caught up in it trying to stretch it out. Oh Lord, and here comes Bear. Don't get caught up in the data trying to stretch things out. Or like, yeah, you can sleep over where I can stare at you and feel special fucked up kind of ways. Don't do all that. Some of you may just be given a little verbal smack to the nuts. Whatever. I ain't gonna tell you not to do it. If it helps you move forward, do what you gotta do safely. Focus on your goal. Everything you think about does expand at this time. So be careful what you put out into the universe for expansion. Anything else? 3 keeps coming out. Focus on your health, your soul, mind, body. You're getting guided assistance right now, just to keep you a little bit aware. But I think everybody's guides is ready for them to, damn, these fell. I think your spirit guides are all ready for y'all to move on to the next step, phase, room, climate. So we get the soul, transformation, connecting with yourself. Some of you are choosing solitude so that you can make new friends with you. And those of you who've been going through strains and pains, because you're an angel guide, having a human experience, which is tough, because you have more feeling awareness. That's why shit, ooh, that's why shit hits harder, because you have more emotional awareness than the others. So you are connecting to your divinity, establishing law and order in your world. Some of you are recognizing the that bullshit side trick tactic bullshit of the one coming your way. You can hear it. You hear the lies. That's your divinity. Law and order in check. Challenges handled. Check. And you're getting courage at this time from the struggle. Ain't that some shit? They could have gave us a pamphlet when we fell out of the coochie. Could have just like tattooed a pamphlet of what to expect. Could have just looked at my arm and went, oh shit. Okay, so fuckery does come around this time. Okay, cool. I find love where? Here? Okay, cool. That would have been nice. So you guys are coming through this. Even if you don't feel like it, you're coming through it swimmingly well. But boy, do you have to like hit the wall. And not hit the wall for real hard, but you gotta tap it a few times and go, okay, these are the limits. This is the wall. Nobody, no idiots climb over it. Some of you have just attracted the wrong energies, looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for friendship in all the wrong faces, and it attracted the negative ones. The moths love your light. That's how it works. And the weakness, the desire for companionship or understanding, looking for somebody to match you, meet you, or at your level, doesn't exist. I'm sorry, you guys. We don't all live near each other. And that I start to understand why. If we all live near each other, we would just zap each other's energy. So a lot of the solitude, the silent space is so that you can hear the change in frequency, connect with your data, your powers, your strength, your awareness, your psychic skills, your art. You can't do that with lollygagging bullshit dangling off your titties. You can't have it. For my masculines, You can't harness, you cannot get to that higher self if you got all these different ranges of booty in your face. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself with someone who is agreeable. Never said that shit. Everybody still has human desires and wants. Sometimes you just want the human touch. But you gotta find somebody who's logical about that shit. You find that, you got yourself a good fuck buddy. Those are rare. So you must be patient with yourself if that's what you're going for. Now, if you're going for love long term, you're here to do big work. That ain't. I don't know if we get to have that. We get to see it in bits and pieces to lift us, but your work is for many. So we seem to have trouble when we try to wrap all of that around one other energy because they're sleeping. You imagine trying to embrace, feed, clothe, care for, love someone who is so fast asleep they're snoring. And so sometimes we attract the sleepers. Good for Wang energy sometimes, but can be a headache later on. Nonetheless, this time gives you a little bit of that rocket fuel to move towards something. Oh, oh wow. You get pink faith. So you're moving towards your grace, harnessing more of it, swimming in it, bathing in it, drinking it, not necessarily sharing with the rest of the class because it's yours. And it's like front row seat to a lesson you're now wrapping it up. You're wrapping it up. You have a different orgasmic vision. Whatever that means to y'all. And you are protecting yourself, protecting your energy. I don't know why this comes through to connecting. Be mindful of connections or be protective of connections that are looking to get money out of you. I don't know what this is for, but somebody's going to be you're an angel guide. You're a spirit guide here on earth having a human experience so that you can wake up others, make the impression. So shit's a struggle, especially when you want to help or you're open to helping, especially when people know you'll help. Somebody's going to be entertaining someone's sob story. I think this is coming between now and 3 days. Somebody's going to be listening to somebody's sob story. You're going to want to help. You're going to want to help. Because it doesn't sound like a lie. It doesn't ring false. But a little angel on the shoulder is like, are you listening? You're not asking questions either. It feels like having to entertain the sob story of someone that helping them will be sketchy. It will be help you may regret quickly. Bad investment. For some, it's going to be an investment that's bad simply because you did not ask enough questions and you just gave. For others, it's going to be a bad investment because you didn't make that person work or like put something down on there's nothing to prove. I'm running out of words. Oh God. Okay, I guess that's where giving and receiving have to be a part of helping someone. What what's the word? It keeps escaping me. Um what assurances, what insurance will be given for you to Give what is yours, hard earned, time, money. It sounds like a story that doesn't come across as I need $500. It sounds like a, hey, how you doing? Oh, I'm not doing so well. I, I, I walked outside, my wallet fell out of my pocket, and $50,000 fell out. Be mindful, because I feel like you guys are open to helping. That's what you do. You're open. You'll help as best you can. I also get the heavy heart now. So this may be one that tugs at your heartstrings. Not even gonna tell you it's bullshit. That's for you to learn, but um don't involve anybody else in your lesson. It's the best I can give you. Patrick, shouldn't we try to help others without the expectation of getting something in return? That's a beautiful way to say it. But now let's see. What if the person that's asking for your help has the ability to help themselves, or they're not putting any effort in to show you that their intention is pure? So if I say, hey, oh my God, I don't know what's about to happen to me. Everything's falling apart. I haven't eaten in 10 days. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. But I'm not a skinny chick. I have the two hands. I could be working. Um, I could be doing a myriad of things. You know what I'm saying? And you are hardworking, but right? Maybe you work 40 hours a day. Maybe you work 40 hours a day, and I have a part-time job. But I'm asking you for $500. There are people who need your help, genuinely. There are people who want your help, but it is easier to just ask you. And then there are people who don't need your help at all, but have found success in intermingling, being friends with, in relations with people who won't ask questions but will help. So asking when you're saying shouldn't you try to help others? Absolutely. Volunteer. Salvation Army, Goodwill, hospitals, all types of charities around the planet with tons of people who really, really need your help and appreciate it. But the person who spends 40 hours laying on the couch doing this, boop, 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 and they go, I need $500. I gotta pay rent, and it's the 31st. Okay, you can help once out of the kindness of your heart. What about next month, month after that? Talking about the ones who don't genuinely need it, but have found great successes with a good sob story. I hope that all of my angel guides in this room have no experience with that. And everybody you know doesn't ask for help, or when they need it, they really, really need it. But this is the user I'm talking about, who may be coming into your environment. They don't really need the help, but it's so much easier to ask you because you're a giver. And they have managed to manifest lack, right? But they found a weakness in others that they can exploit. Maybe they got good conversation. Maybe they know how to keep partnerships flowing so that when they need them, they can come back around. They gain off of, the bad situations, even though they're karma induced. It is the energy of one who refuses to take the test. They refuse to grow. They refuse to mature. But they'll damn sure chase whatever makes them happy. Them. Them. So that energy requires a little bit of protection. Sorry about that, y'all. That's weird. Okay. Dealing with that energy requires a little protection. And it does require, okay. And look, it requires testing the beggar. I hate to say that, but I don't have a shorter word. It requires testing the beggar. What are they doing to not need your charity? I think Bear disagrees. You might have to bark at him. Yeah, some of you are going to have to make sure that that person is serious while they're asking you to drain yourself, lay on your couch, make you make use of you is what I heard. It is a sudden awareness. And it's happening, they use you because you're optimistic. You see sunny side up. Class always full. Not even half full. Your class is always full. You look content, aka charitable. Some of you will be expected to be charitable to keep the peace. Yeah. Though you are not like the other person, they know that. That's why they make use of you. Be mindful of your heart guides. And guidance says, damn, now I hear Bone Thugs and Harmony. It's the first of the month. So I hope somebody's not coming back around y'all's way on some rent shit. Trying to collect late debt. Late. Late. They should have come around earlier, but they didn't. They waited for too long. Now you have different feelings. Now you're looking different. Now there's a test. Now there's a hurdle to jump over if you want. If you want my attention, you want gains. I don't know why though. If you choose to tackle that, if you choose to go on another go round, spirit guides and guidances. Now, that last data, if you loan money, consider it a gift. Don't expect it back. If you're giving someone something of value at this time, and I'm only talking about the people, I'm only talking about the guides and guidesses who are giving something to someone can do it for themselves. Not talking about kids or any of that stuff. I'm talking about people who can damn well go get it for themselves. Had plenty of time to know they needed to get it for themselves, but they didn't. They goofed off, right? And now they're looking for you, who never goofs off, to fix their goof. If you give money, don't be mad when you don't get it back. It may not even be coming back. So if you're sharing what is of value to you, share what you are willing to lose. If you are investing, I'm going to call it even an investment, because the investment will equate to distance. That person will go away because they're not going to pay you back. They're not going to give you back anything of value. They're just on the take. So if you choose to take or give to the taker, do it because you want to do it. Do it to buy their absence. That's what you're doing. And I'm including pussy in this. If you're giving up something of value, and I'm saying coochie too because I'm still on this data. 70 to 80% of women aren't even finishing in bed with men. So if you're choosing to be a pincushion, don't expect a return on your data output. Don't expect a return of value. Do it because you're bored or whatever. Call it what it is. If you're giving up money, you're buying someone's absence. Okay? So, now you guys have, hopefully, I helped you sharpen the samurai sword a little bit better. And, yeah. As I always say, no pointing and laughing when the data comes through and you go, ah, I heard about this bullshit. Don't point and laugh. Try not to troll. It's not nice. Try not to troll. It's not nice, is what I'm saying. Be respectful. You're a lady, you're a goddess. My guides and guidesses. Do what you have to do, but be aware. The tests are out there. They're not even tests anymore. It's just like tumbleweeds rolling back through the house. You left the door open. Some tumbleweeds came back through. Happens. Got to put that screen door up, right? All right, you guys. So if you need any more data, I'll try to chat a little bit later tonight for yes or no, whoever needs it. If you need to double check any of what I said, I'm going to forget all of it right now. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this afternoon. I hope this data was of value to you. Or at least being nosy in other people's dirt. You guys have a wonderful afternoon, evening, and morning. And remember, you are well, especially when they are not. Have a wonderful day, you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.